Of all the species on this planet, none is more fascinating or filled with contradictions than our own Homo sapiens. We reach for the stars, yet stumble over the smallest stones at our feet. We build civilizations and create art, yet struggle with our own hearts and minds. We are walking paradoxes, a collection of opposing forces. Our capacity for love is immense, yet we build walls to keep it out. We dream of purpose, yet hesitate to take the first step. It's as if two beings reside within us, one hopeful, one fearful. This tug-of-war between desire and fear is the silent soundtrack of being human. Consider the person who buys running shoes for a healthier life but ends up on the sofa with snacks. Both desires are real, both powerful. To understand ourselves, we must explore these contradictions with curiosity, not judgment. In these illogical behaviors lies the essence of what it means to be human. Nowhere is our contradictory nature clearer than in our search for connection. We long for love, to be seen and understood, yet often sabotage it when it arrives. The vulnerability of intimacy can feel threatening, so we retreat, criticize, or hide behind a shell. It's like standing before a clear spring, refusing to drink for fear it might run dry. A person may dream of a loving partner, but when love appears, fear takes over, and they pull away. This isn't malice. It's a deep, unconscious fear of being hurt. We build walls to keep out pain, but also block joy. Our armor protects us, but also isolates us. Understanding this paradox is crucial. It's not brokenness, but a testament to our instinct to protect ourselves. The very connection we crave is often blocked by our own defenses. We are dreamers, envisioning better futures and grand ambitions. Yet between dreaming and doing lies a vast space, procrastination. We delay, filling our days with lesser tasks, avoiding what matters most. This isn't laziness, but fear of failure, of imperfection, of exposing our limitations. The dream is safe in our minds. Reality makes it vulnerable. The aspiring artist who never paints preserves the fantasy of genius, avoiding the risk of falling short. We fear the effort required, the mountain too high to climb. So we protect the dream by never starting. The dilemma: to keep the perfect dream, we sacrifice the messy, rewarding reality. Every journey begins with a single step, but fear often keeps us rooted in place. Our greatest ambitions are often lost to the comfort of inaction. The cost is a life of potential never realized. In social life we perform, wearing masks to fit in and be accepted. We hide our true selves, believing it's necessary for belonging. Yet we crave authentic connection, being seen and loved for who we are. The mask that wins acceptance also blocks intimacy. Imagine the life of the party, outwardly cheerful but inwardly lonely. Their mask is so convincing no one sees their struggle. This performance is exhausting and can make us forget our real selves. The longer we wear the mask, the more we risk losing touch with authenticity. The desire to fit in creates a barrier to true connection. Only by revealing our true selves can we find the acceptance we seek. Deep within, we all long for purpose, a sense that our lives matter. This purpose may be grand or simple, but it anchors us. Yet, the path to purpose is uncertain and risky, demanding we leave comfort behind. We hesitate, clinging to the safety of the familiar, even if it drains us. The fear of the unknown becomes a cage, keeping us from the life we desire. We rationalize, telling ourselves our dreams are impractical or foolish. In doing so, we live adjacent to the life we're meant for, haunted by a sense of emptiness. The tragedy isn't a lack of purpose, but our fear to claim it. We stand at the edge of adventure, held back by uncertainty. The meaning we seek is just beyond our comfort zone. The first step is always the hardest, but it's the only way forward. Each of us has an inner compass, intuition and values that points us toward love, growth and purpose. When we follow it, we feel aligned and whole. But powerful currents, especially fear, can throw us off course. Fear protects us, but also reacts to imagined risks, vulnerability, failure, change. It drowns out our inner wisdom, making safety seem more appealing than growth. We're pulled between the promise of fulfillment and the comfort of the known. Someone may feel called to a new city, but fear of failure keeps them rooted. We possess a perfect tool for navigation, yet let anxiety steer us. Trusting our inner compass, even in rough waters, is a vital skill. It's the art of listening to our soul over the roar of our fears. Much of our lives we operate on autopilot, driven by old habits and unconscious patterns. We push love away, procrastinate, and wear masks without realizing why. The journey to wholeness begins by holding up the mirror of awareness. We observe our behavior with gentle curiosity, noticing our contradictions. This act of seeing ourselves clearly is the first step toward change. The mirror reveals not just our strengths, but our fears and self-sabotage. If we keep looking, we begin to understand the roots of our actions. Awareness gives us choice. We can pause and choose a new response. It's not about fighting ourselves, but seeing our patterns with compassion. With clarity, we can gently choose a new way forward. Change begins with honest, non-judgmental self-observation. Once we see our contradictions, the path to change opens gently before us. The first step isn't harsh self-criticism, but kind observation. Become the curious observer of your own inner world. When you notice procrastination, ask, "What am I afraid of right now?" Naming the fear takes away its power. This compassionate approach is more effective than self-discipline. Change happens in small, manageable steps. Sharing a true feeling, working on a dream for 5 minutes. Celebrate the effort, not just the outcome. Each small act of courage recalibrates your inner compass. The journey is about becoming more conscious and compassionate, one step at a time. The goal isn't to eliminate our contradictions, but to bring them into harmony. Our fears and desires, light and shadow, are all part of us. To be whole is to accept every part, loving the scared and the brave alike. When we meet our self-sabotage with empathy, it softens. The fearful part, once understood, no longer needs to dominate. Integration brings inner peace. A quiet dialogue replaces internal battle. We become a unified whole, a mosaic of all our experiences. Our flaws are intertwined with our strengths. Fear gives meaning to courage. By embracing our paradoxes, we become real, authentic, vulnerable, and resolved. At last, we find peace with the magnificent, messy, miraculous creature that we are.